Hey, what's up, folks? Michael here with Primal. And in today's video, we're not just getting clean, we're getting super clean. Okay, hold on. Sit tight, guys. Please don't click away just yet. I know that was cringy as hell, and I apologize. I just could not resist it. A couple of months ago, a company called Super Clean reached out to me and asked me if I wouldn't mind checking out their product. I said, sure, why not? I've got a maker channel after all, and one of the things I do make around here is a mess. So yeah, I never heard of this company before, and I had no idea what to expect, so I popped on over to the website, and this is the stuff I found out. But before I get ahead of myself, let me do a bit of housekeeping. No money has exchanged hands between myself and the company Super Clean as a result of making this video. They're not paying me, they're not sponsoring this video, I don't have any affiliate links for them, nothing. They reached out to me simply to do a video because apparently they are confident in their product. I retain full creative control of this video. They don't get to proof it or edit it or have any say in what gets said or how I choose to test their product. They did, however, give me a few samples to use for testing that I get to keep, but that in no way sways my opinion of what I think of Super Clean. Okay, so now we've gotten all that out of the way. Let's hop on over to the website and take a look and see what these guys are all about. Okay, it says here, keeps your cars, trucks, boats, sports equipment, grills, and appliances looking great and performing at their best. We'll have to wait and see. Okay, so it seems they have a few iterations of the same product. A spray, an aerosol can, a foaming spray, and a wheel cleaner. And then they've got these big ones down here, and I guess that's if you want to mix your own. You can do different strengths, and I'm imagining this is more for larger shops and larger areas, or maybe even something industrial. I don't know. This stuff says you can dilute it or keep it as concentrated as you want to, so I imagine it's some pretty tough stuff. Now, they claim the product is biodegradable and phosphate-free. I'm not a chemist. I'll have no way of testing that, so I'm going to have to rely on their word for that. They do recommend using gloves and eye protection, so I'm guessing this stuff is fairly potent. Okay, there's not much more here that I think we can cover, so let's go ahead and hop on over to the tests. So I've devised 3 separate tests for Super Clean, and in my opinion, if it performs well in those different scenarios, I could say it's a pretty good product. The first one is my shop sink. And guys, I gotta tell you, this thing is stained up pretty bad. I don't ever clean it because it is a nightmare to keep clean. It's got every conceivable stain, dye, paint, everything you could think of in this thing, and it does not come clean very well. Even when I use stuff like, even when I use other products, scouring products, it comes clean, but you could still see a faint haze of the stains where they once were. So I'm going to go ahead and spray this down, let it sit for a few minutes, come back with a warm, damp sponge, scrub it up, and see if it comes clean. I gotta tell you, I'm impressed. Coming from a guy who's been cleaning this thing for years, this did work very, very well, and it took no time at all to get this stuff clean. That's impressive. Now, to be honest, there are some stains in here that are not going to come up. I've got caulk, I think there's a little bit of latex paint in there too. That's not going to come up with a degreaser on one spray down in one application, but I just thought I'd throw that out there because I can see those are still left in there. You might see them as well. So now, this is a degreaser after all, so let's try it on something greasy. I went to the garage and I was trying to find some old parts, some old auto parts, which I do happen to have some sitting in there, and I couldn't find anything that was greasy to test this thing on. They had grease on them, to be sure, but it wasn't really what I wanted to give this thing a test for. Then I thought to myself, what better way to test a degreaser than to clean a greasy grease gun? So I went ahead and sprayed it down. Again, I let it sit for a few minutes. Came back with some warm water in a can here and a soft bristle brush and scrubbed it down. And it came out real clean. I got to tell you, it came off real easy, not a whole heck of a lot of effort. And I will tell you that upon touching this thing and rubbing my glove on it, it's squeaky. This thing is clean. It doesn't have any film, anything on it. And to prove that the cleaner's actually doing something, as you can see, I only did half of it. I went ahead and took the brush and brushed out the top. Now, while it does appear to become clean, it's still very greasy. It's still very slick. It is definitely not degreased, if you know what I mean. Okay, so now the third test, the final test. It's another sink. And don't say, okay, we got another sink. We've already seen that. This sink is a hot mess to the nth degree. I don't think it's been cleaned in a decade. It has got dried up, crusty soap scum. You can see in the soap dish here, there's almost a 1/2 inch thick of soap that has just been corroded and dried up on this thing. This thing is ready for the landfill. Now, if Super Clean can get this thing relatively clean, I'm going to be very impressed. And so that we have a fair comparison, I'm only going to do half the sink. As is before, I sprayed the sink down, I let it sit for a little while, and I came back with a warm sponge. I gotta tell you guys, I was impressed. I'm not telling you that this is the greatest thing since sliced bread. I have not done a test of all the varying types of degreasers that are on the market. I'm only testing this thing right here. And I can tell you that I've tried a lot of the stuff that you get at the grocery stores and other areas to clean some of these types of messes before, especially my shop sink. And everything works to a degree. This seemed to work very well. I was very impressed. Now, will this tackle every single mess that you throw at it? I don't know. I don't know what kind of messes you're going to try to throw at it. But if you're dealing with normal household messes like I'm seeing here, soap scum, stains, porcelain that needs to be cleaned, even mechanic stuff, if you're cleaning off old greasy parts, this seems to work. I'm pretty impressed with it. I don't really know what else to say other than that I think it's pretty cool. So what else can I say? It's a pretty good product. I'm going to go ahead and say that I'd recommend it. I'll link the website down below if you want to check it out and pick some up for yourself. Again, to be clear, I don't profit from this at all. This is not an affiliate, not a sponsorship, not a nothing. If you check it out, that's fine. If you don't, it's no skin off my back. But I do appreciate you sticking around and checking out the video. It means a whole lot to me. If you like this review, give me a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comments below if you want me to check out some other stuff. This is not really a review channel, so I really don't want to go down that path. But when I run across products like this that kind of are in the realm of what we're doing here in a maker channel like this, then I'll check it out, if for nothing else, to share some information with you guys. Anyway, I do appreciate you tuning into the video this week. I hope you enjoyed it. I've got some more stuff coming down the pipe and a really big announcement that I'll be making in a couple of days, so please stay tuned for that. You all have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Hey, what's up, folks? Michael here with Primal Edge, and today we're not just getting clean. Turn the label, dickhead. Let it go. Let it record. Okay. Just get this ready. Okay, ready? Hey, what's up, folks? Mother...